of his fellow man, but a monster with a past. His land's got guardians. Come west, tracking an evil wind across the plains. Liable to find it. It's got cowboys, drunk on the moon, trapped in a war for the heart of the West. It's got future seers, set to change what's coming before the sun sets. You see, you five, you're tied together. A purpose deeper than you know. The more you dig, the stranger it gets.
Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of our in-depth looks into Weird West. In this one, we'll take a look at our game's elements of simulation. Weird West offers a large number of systems that can not only interact with the player, but also with each other to create spontaneous opportunities for resolving challenges in ways that the designers might not even have expected. Elements and materials such as fire, water, wind, acid, oil, wood, metal, and even food. Players can experiment and find creative ways to take advantage of the properties of all of these systems by trying things out. Say, for example, you find yourself on fire. You can use water to put yourself out, but you can also use that water to your advantage. Or, say you need some health and there's a storm coming. If you can grab an empty barrel and turn it right side up, you might find yourself a healing opportunity. The simulation also applies to people and their existence in the world, how they respond to sounds, how they respond to the player's actions and to other NPCs. Let's see some of the tools we offer to players so that they can play their own way. Combat feels immediate, expressive and deliberate in Weird West. You can aim at absolutely anything that is interactive and develop indirect strategies that make use of all of the systems in the game. Combat also comes with abilities and perks that you can choose to upgrade based on your combat style. Would you like to have the ability to incinerate everything in a radius around you? Or perhaps shoot multiple enemies at once? Or even rain lightning down on your enemies? Or maybe you feel a little more on the avoidance side of things. Are you a bit low on bullets? Then know that the game supports stealth, knockouts, drop attacks, and other stealth tools linked to weapons and abilities. All of these mechanics layer together and empower you, the player, to master the game in a way that feels the most fun to you. This is the first entry in a series of deeper looks into Weird West, our mix of action, RPG, and immersive sim here at Wolfeye Studios. For this episode, we want you to get a sense of how the game feels and how the immersive sim elements come into play. You start the first of 5 journeys as bounty hunter Jane Bell. Your son was killed, your spouse was abducted, and you're out to find out who did this and set things right. But there are 4 more journeys in this tale of the Weird West. 5 unique characters, all of which intersect at some point. One of our goals with Weird West is for everything that seems interactive to actually be interactive. So let's have a look around and interact with the world. We can move things, search anything, take items from inventories, or place items from your inventory into the world, carry bodies, bury bodies, kick things, set things on fire, and more. If you see something that seems possible, chances are it is possible, and it feeds into the simulation to create gameplay opportunities. While the game's moment to moment is about exploration and action, the game structure is very much that of an RPG. You can travel anywhere thanks to the travel map and select where you want to go next, including in areas that you haven't discovered yet. Along the way, you might run into a few surprises or stumble across new locations to explore. Players will make their way through frontier towns, mining outposts, hidden oases, and more. The West holds an abundance of quests to tackle, locations to explore, characters to talk to. There's so many ways for the game to respond to your actions. You can follow directions or go rogue and unveil the ever-thickening mystery of the Weird Wests on your own terms. Either way, you're looking at a good 40 hours of gameplay split between 5 characters that are tied together in ways that will be revealed at the end.